places around the world that are just being sold because of their branding. They make the food look so healthy that everyone prefers to buy it. They do their publicity to the children so that they insist their parents to buy that thing. There are many things that are affecting the people all over the world. The things that are commonly be sold in the markets include many things that are not good for health. There are many ways from which the people are getting health diseases. What are your thoughts? Processed foods are bad. They are a major contributor to obesity and illness around the world. Highly refined carbohydrates. Often high in refined carbohydrates is also added. Low nutrients. The food is low in nutrients, but the industry is always saying that this food has a lot of nutrients. There is a video related to child obesity towards the food.
If you've got kids watching TV, and who doesn't, you've got kids watching junk food ads. With their dancing leprechauns and cuddly polar bears, companies do a great job selling their products in the most entertaining and memorable ways.
But I won't do that.
And for young kids, this kind of marketing is especially hard to resist. Today, billions of dollars are spent on marketing sugary cereals, soda, snacks, and fast food. And it goes beyond TV ads to movie tie-ins, product placement, and celebrity endorsements.
Embrace your past, but live for now.
Popular junk food products often use cartoon characters and even have their own websites, apps, social media pages, and interactive games. So how can parents steer kids away from all the calls for unhealthy snacks? First, avoid the ads. Use DVDs or DVRs to skip the commercials. Also, watch the websites kids visit, since some popular gaming sites are really entertaining commercials in disguise. Next, ID those ads. When you watch TV or play online with your kids, point out the products and logos used as props in the storyline, and let them know the goal of all this is to sell something. Finally, talk about the star factor. Lots of companies want their product to appear cool.
What about the
Super Bowl?
Remind your kid that the athlete tweeting a photo with his favorite soft drink is probably being paid to do so.
A doctor said something about the bad food.
12,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, we switched over to things that we had never eaten before. And those were the grains of grasses and beans. Now, the reason we'd never eaten them before is, number one, we didn't need to. There's never been a documentation of an ape eating grass or grains. Beans are so lethal that 5 raw kidney beans will kill a human being in 5 minutes by coagulating their blood.
How the bad food is affecting the people. What are your thoughts?
The high content of sugars, calories, flavors, and fats that contain junk food have an impact on your health, so we share 5 negative consequences for eating too much junk food. 1. Psychological problems. Consumption of sugars, flavors and fats can trigger such problems as attention deficit, anxiety, individualism, lack of communication and frustration in children. According to the Organization of Consumer Power, children who eat fast food have manifested greater emotional instability and changes in their psychology. 2. Premature aging. The director of the Gold's Gym says the consumption of junk food is one of the main causes of premature aging because your dermis is not properly oxygenated by the saturation of fats and artificial flavors. 3. Addiction. The Scripps Research Institute in Florida found that consuming junk food in large quantities stimulates the brain's pleasure center, resulting in compulsive behaviors and brain effects such as those caused by drug use. 4. Death. Researchers at the School of Public Health found that people who consume junk food, even once a week, increase their risk of dying from coronary heart disease by 20%. 5. Extreme sadness. Research by the Public Health Nutrition notes that people who habitually consume junk food are 51% more likely to develop depression.
How can we overcome these problems? Some people always have snacks while they are watching movies or sporting events. Eat before you go. Bring some soy chips with you if you crave something crunchy, or tote a nutrition bar or a perfectly portioned reasonable plastic bag of nuts. Keep your hands busy by tracking the score at the ball game. If you arrive early for the event, bring a magazine. People turn to food when they are emotional, and to get comfort, they move towards it. Decompress with a relaxation technique such as deep breathing, stretching, or meditation, or by getting some exercise, even it's just walking around the neighborhood. When controlling carbs and maintaining steady blood sugar, most people also find that they cope with other stresses better. By doing this, you can release your stress instead of eating food.